Lord, I come.
The rich history of storytelling can often be seen and heard in South Carolina's Low Country at a local gathering, such as the barber shop, the marketplace, or church steps. A story can be told sometimes by a typically characterized teller with a jovial smile and a warm hello and a howdy-do for everyone who passes their way. Family and friends gather listening, not wanting to drop one word or afraid to blink for the fear of not receiving the word to the wise or a tickle to last the day. To understand the story told, one must be somewhat knowledgeable of the language, a language born in West Africa, representing several hundred languages, Wolof, Mandinka, Thai, Iwe, and Creole, to name a few. His journey of language traveled from West Africa through the Middle Passage, the Caribbean, and South Carolina. Also included in the structure and developing of this linguistic order, Spanish, Dutch, English, Scottish, Portuguese, French, and German. With this period of constant transformation comes spoken Gullah. Listen.
Break up, great big sweet potato. Let's go.
Where's the bushel? And I sell them by the dozen. Got one for you, your sister, brother, or your cousin. Cause I'm the oyster man, the oyster man.
You know, just the other day, we had big church meeting time. And ain't nothing like a church meeting to make people lose their religion. I tell you, Reb was preaching a mighty fine sermon. People was shouting all over the place, and he was doing pretty good. Till he got to the chicken dinner money at the big meeting. Well, sir, I tell you, I had people ruffling all over there. But I knew big meeting time was coming, so I talked to myself. I left my house. I said to myself, first thing that morning when I get up, I look myself dead in the eye, just like this. And I said, Annie Sue, I said, Now, gal, when you go to meeting the other day, now you was gonna hold your peace. I said, Well, I was doing pretty good. I went on down that road and I just felt Satan right there walking on the side of me. And I said, Satan, get thee behind me now. You's not following me in this church. And when I got to the church door, I felt like he was still right there. And I said, all right now, you stay outside this door. You're not going to hell with me. And like I said, Red was preaching a fine sermon and was doing just fine till he got to that chicken dinner money. And he got up there, and you know something about them old Baptist preachers, when they read back, you can tell they're getting ready to mess up. But read him, read back like this here, and pull up his thighs, and he said, me and the deacon board has decided what to do with the chicken dinner money. Well, I felt the hair on the back of my neck just rising up. So I leaned over there to sister, because I is a Christian woman, and I say, sister, you remember Reb or any of the deacons picking any worms off the collard greens for the chicken dinner? Sister said, no. I said, me neither. And I leaned back to sister again. I said, sister, you remember Reb taking any fat off the chitlin for the chicken dinner? She said, I said, me neither. I say, sister, you remember Reb even peeling one tater for the tater salad for the chicken dinner? She said, I said, me neither. Well, I wonder why he got so much to say what to spend the chicken dinner money on. Well, I just said, Annie Sue, hold your peace. Hold your peace. Well, Reb, he just read back, and finally I threw my finger up, and I said, well, Reb, well, what is y'all plans for that chicken dinner money? And he said, well, me and the deacon board has decided to brutify the church. I said, y'all gonna brutify the what? He said, us is gonna brutify the church. Well, I said, Lord, to myself. I said, well, Reb, how's you planning on doing that? He said, we's gonna build a fence around the graveyard. I say, a fence around the what? Him say, a fence around the graveyard. Well, with that, I told Satan, come on in and have a seat. Asked him, did he want some coffee and a bit of tea? You know, because I was getting ready to raise some you-know-what in the church. But I, as a Christian woman, so I threw my finger up. And Reb looked at me, he said, Annie Sue, does you have objection about the fence being around the graveyard? I said, who, me, Rab? You asked me if I got objection? No, Rab, I ain't got objection. I got me too. First of all, ain't none of we rushing to get in there, and the one in there, they ain't going no